Fisker recently revealed its Ocean electric SUV, and one of its main competitors is the Tesla Model Y. In this video, I'll perform a side-by-side comparison of the exterior, interior, tech, performance, and pricing of these two EVs, and the findings will leave you wondering, can this really be true? Fisker Inc., the company that will make the Ocean, is founded by Henrik Fisker and his wife Geeta Gupta Fisker. The company that preceded Fisker Inc., Fisker Automotive, produced the Fisker Karma, which you may be familiar with. Fisker Automotive declared bankruptcy in 2013, and 3 years later, Henrik Fisker launched Fisker Inc. Since then, Fisker Inc. has been dropping bits of news about the Ocean SUV, with the latest reveal being at the LA Auto Show. The Ocean is a compact SUV, and its biggest competitor is the Tesla Model Y, which is the reigning king of that segment. Looking at the exterior of the Ocean, it is easily identifiable as an SUV. Henrik Fisker is a well-known automotive designer, and having a designer at the head of the company makes a huge difference. The Ocean has beautiful proportions and a muscular stance. The front gets sleek, slim headlights and a light bar. Below that is a really neat hexagon textured panel that adds a rugged quality to a car which otherwise tends to have smooth, slick surfaces. In the rear, slim taillights recall the slim front lights, and there are turn signals mounted up higher for better visibility. A race car-inspired rear diffuser gives an impression of speed and power. A neat feature in the Ocean is California mode. This drops all the side windows, including the ones in the cargo bay, and opens the roof to make this feel like a convertible. While the exterior design of the Ocean is inspired by typical SUV design cues of muscle, power, and ruggedness, the Model Y is inspired by aerodynamics. With an impressive drag coefficient of 0.23, every surface of the car is designed to cheat the wind. The low-profile front borrows styling from its sibling, the Model 3. Instead of a typical horizontal roof SUV profile, the Model Y gets a fastback roof, making it look like a cross between a sedan and a crossover. To keep its assembly line lean, Tesla offers only 5 colors, although it is rumored that a few more are to be introduced shortly. In contrast, by the time it's fully ramped up, Fisker plans to offer a range of 14 colors. When it comes to exterior dimensions, these two are surprisingly close. Now, on the exterior, the cars may look different, but on the inside, there are many similarities. Both sport a minimalist look. The dashboards are clean and dominated by a large infotainment screen. In Tesla's case, it is a 15-inch screen, whereas in the Ocean, it's a 17.1-inch screen. Fisker also provides a 9.8-inch instrument cluster in addition to the tablet screen. A novel feature that Fisker is proud of is what it calls Hollywood mode. That is the ability to turn the screen from portrait mode to landscape mode with the touch of a button. The landscape mode is only allowed when the car is parked, so that passengers can presumably watch movies or play games while charging. In both cars, you see vegan leather being used for seat upholstery. Unfortunately, Fisker hasn't provided any photos of the seats for the media to use, but in videos that I've watched, the seats have a neat asymmetrical design with patterning to them. That's a little bit more lively than the Model Y seats, which are available only in black or white. Notably, the Model Y offers a 7-seater option. Fisker also uses other sustainable materials throughout the car, including materials made from reclaimed fishing nets, old t-shirts, and renewed rubber. Fisker has only provided legroom dimensions, and those are very close to the Model Ys. We don't have official numbers from Fisker for cargo, but I'm showing numbers that I've seen reported in the media. Clearly, Tesla, which is known for efficiency, has a big lead when it comes to cargo capacity. Another area where Tesla excels is in technology. Every Tesla comes standard with safety features such as collision avoidance and autopilot. And then there's the optional advanced full self-driving capability, which, despite its name, doesn't actually drive the car by itself. It's still in beta testing. Fisker promises to include tech features like its Fisker Intelligent Pilot, adaptive drive control, and collision warning. Of course, we are yet to see any of these in action. There are a few features that the Ocean offers that the Model Y doesn't. Fisker promises vehicle-to-load technology, which will allow you to charge other EVs or appliances from your car. It will also offer vehicle-to-grid technology, which will allow you to power your home in the event of an outage or sell electricity back to the grid. Fisker will also offer a solar panel roof, which it claims will generate enough power for about 1,500 miles a year. Speaking of miles, both manufacturers have provided ranges, but neither of them have officially disclosed battery sizes. Media reports have the Fisker battery at about 80 kilowatt hours for the all-wheel drive trims, although the exact size is still being determined. The newer Model Ys have an 82 kilowatt hour battery, so that puts them about the same size. Tesla offers an all-wheel drive and a performance all-wheel drive version. Fisker also offers the same in the Ultra and Extreme trims, but also offers a front-wheel drive only version called the Sport. For the purposes of this video, I'll focus on the Ultra and Extreme since those line up with the long range and performance trims in the Model Y. Since Fisker is a ways from producing cars, they have provided estimates of the EPA range. Comparing that to the Model Y, it appears that the Fisker Ocean does impressively well with efficiency. Tesla is known for its efficiency, so this is quite an achievement. Looking at 0 to 60 times, the Ocean Ultra is faster than the comparable Model Y by almost a full second. The Model Y performance, on the other hand, is a fraction of a second faster than the Ocean Extreme. One category where the Model Y has a clear advantage is charging. Tesla's peak charge power is 250 kilowatt, while the Fisker's is 150 kilowatt. Tesla also has an extensive charging network, although that may be a moot point if Tesla is going to open up the network to all EVs. Both EVs have towing capacity that is pretty comparable. Being SUVs, one has to ask about the off-roading capabilities. Only the Ocean will have an off-road mode, and that too in the top-level Extreme trim. So that brings us to price, where things get interesting. Now, for this comparison, I'm going to assume that both Tesla and Fisker qualify for the federal tax credit, as that's where things seem to be heading with the Build Back Better bill. So neither has a tax advantage over the other. Let's start at the top, comparing the Model Y performance to the Ocean Extreme. The Extreme promises to deliver quite a bit more range than the Model Y, while delivering about the same acceleration figures. So a higher price for the Ocean makes sense. Then we'll compare the Ocean Ultra to the Model Y long range. The Ultra delivers more range and faster acceleration, but curiously has a price that is about $9,000 less than the Model Y long range. And this is where I wonder, can this really be true? More range and power for less money? Well, in its recent LA launch, Henrik Fisker talked a little about how they plan to save money. Their strategy is to outsource a number of functions so that they don't have to make huge capital investments. For example, they will get their batteries from a third-party supplier, the manufacturing of the cars will be outsourced to Magnus Steyr in Austria, and the service and maintenance will be provided by third parties. In addition, they won't have a dealership network. They will only have showrooms. Delivery of the cars will happen in the outskirts of urban areas. All these strategies are expected to save them huge amounts of capital costs, which in turn make the cars more affordable. Now, Fisker Inc. is a new company, and there are lots of things that can go wrong between a launch and mass-scale production. We've seen that before with Tesla. So we will have to wait and see if Fisker can deliver on these promises. But don't hold your breath. We won't see them on the road for a while. The launch edition production is expected to start in November of 2022, and the entry-level Sport is expected to come online in November of 2023. So which one would you buy? The Tesla Model Y or the upstart Fisker Ocean? Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like me to compare the Fisker Ocean to another car, let me know the name of that EV too. Please give the video a like, share your comments below, and subscribe to the Driver Download.